Play ball. Out.
Digging in, Darren James, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
First offering on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe.
Here's Matt Adams now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
One towards second. James ranging up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Play ball. That's ball.
Stepping into the box, Darren James. He flew out in his last at bat.
Darren James.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and a strike now.
Let it fly. Let's go.
Caratini leads off first with 1 away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-0. Slow grounder to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More Cactus League action coming your way. Up next for Chicago, Stuart Turner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Turner.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Towards second. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The White Sox lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Nice. I see you working.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
Number 30, Michael.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Hit out towards second. Right here. Taken in by Kipnis. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping up now, Paul DeYoung for his career in this matchup. He's a perfect 2 for 2.
Paul DeYoung.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pop.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Come on, guys.
Jacob Lyon.
Now, attempt here.
2.
Only plays to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful. Michael Joyo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Michael.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Chicago White Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dylan Covey is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds.
Let's play ball.
So striding forward now, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Stevenson is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball one, he'll get ball two, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
D-Row, you hit it nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get that.
Now at the plate, Darren James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
That misses. 1-2.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Hard on the ground towards short. To his left, Peraza. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
And quickly, Salazar is in front 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's just 1 for 6.
Scooter Gennett.
Hey, let's roll 2. Plays that 2.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Side hit hard. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now for the Reds, Luis Bruno comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Bruno.
And that's hit on the ground towards second. James is right there, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-0 now.
Here we go.
McMahon stands at second with 2 gone. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Francisco Lindor.
Hit softly on the ground
on the bag, right here.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Reds lead this one 8-5. Fuzzy Mikulik will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see. 11-6 the final score in this ball game. The Cincinnati Reds. afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Chicago Cubs. Stepping in, Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Darren James.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Got him. Ready now for L.A., David Fletcher, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
David.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Angels nothing. Now batting, Darren James. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Darren James.
Hey, 1 pitch. Make it yours. Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Hey, get a good one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Popped him up. Lease has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7. Alex Healy.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Castillo.
Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So in now for Chicago, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Solo shot to dead center, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League. Now at the plate, Darren James, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Full count still. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not.
Digging in now for Kansas City, JT Riddle. He drew a walk his first time up.
Riddle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Sometimes you just got to tip your...
Standing in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Runner back safely.
Hey, your pitch.
The 1-1 home. Bullet back up the middle. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs strand one. It remains 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Travis Jankowski. He singled his last time up.
Travis Jankowski.
Hey, we got no outs.
The 1-2. A double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So coming to the plate, Darren James, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set and the pitch, and he lays off there 1-0. Contreras on second, McKenzie at first, 2 out in the inning.
All right, one time right here.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hey, your pitch right now.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Ripped down the first base line.
Right here on the
back. A backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he's in safely at third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
Washington ranges to his left. Throw in time and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 4 and the Cubs 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Billy Hamilton. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Grounded to the right. James has it, and quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, the second baseman, Cam.
Hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw in time at first for route number 2. So next to the plate for the Royals, Greg Red.
The third baseman, Greg Red.
The 1-2. Ball to third, and they could get 2. DeYoung's got it. The second for 1 to Aguilar for the double play. Michael Joyal will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road, but they find a way to get it down.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
The right fielder, number 5, Darren James.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hey, she didn't rip it
The
there.
1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
Good eye.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels.
Your attention,
Jason
please.
Hayward is
This
into the
change
game as a
defensively
defensive
for the
replacement
Cubs.
now.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very...
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's a spring training matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Seattle Mariners.
Play ball.
Into the box now, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
James.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. James hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the...
Digging in now for the Mariners, Yolmer Sanchez. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Sanchez.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
The ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Play ball. That hit him. He's got first.
Into the box, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside.
And a
Good eye
ball,
right
1-0.
here. Good eye.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. Out.
Next for Seattle, Yolmer Sanchez.
Now
They'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter. And do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate? He's a far superior.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. In now, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Carlos Correa.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, right to him. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Now to the plate, Darren James.
Second baseman, Darren.
Hey, get your good one up there, huh? Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game,
Matty.
Matty.
Right up there, huh?
It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Smith is there. 2 gone. Billy Laird will look for some 2-out magic here.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago Cubs.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Darren James, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Trout giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Play ball.
At the plate, Darren James. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Darren James.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Now the 2-0. Right side, but it's well foul. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Lindor.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
James leads off second with one gone in the inning. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The 1-1 home. Smoke toward third. Leafs moving to his right. A tag for one. Standing in, Marcus Semien. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Hit hard. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no. Digging in, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Darren James.
Come on now, rip.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, one time right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out, nothing doing.
Let it rip right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
You're scoring.
McKenzie blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Nice hit. There you go.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
At the plate, Francisco Lindor.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the belt, the pitch. And he pops it up. Here comes Upton. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
Hey, come on, guys.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits. Stepping into the box, Darren James, and their runners at the corners now.
Oh, no!
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
1-2, here it comes. Fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
See you driving. Let's go right here.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Mark Montañez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Starting to run out of time. They have to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Alex Healy.
After one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Angels leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0.
7th inning start. Now batting, the first baseman, Dan Gonzalez.
A bouncer to the left side. McMahon fields it cleanly. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More Cactus League action coming your way after this.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run game to Striding into the box, Darren James. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for the Cubs, the second baseman, number 5.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses ball 1.
First pitch, 106.
Here you go. Let it fly.
Now the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. James stands at second with no outs. That's popped up. Shaw into shallow left. He's there and records the first out. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. Pitch is popped up. Valdez over to his right, 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter,
right now.
Michael Conforto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Michael Conforto.
The pause and the 0-2. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. To Aguilar for the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
The next Cub up, Darren James. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Darren James.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Keuchel sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, way to drive it.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Striding in once again, Ben Gamble, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. So striding in, Paul DeYoung, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Devin Travis. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Ready on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 4 and the Cubbies 3. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Beal is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another shot now, Devin Travis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. James is up with it, and there's out number 2. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The inning is it sent out to second. James is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains a 4-3 game. Corey Spangenberg will pinch hit here, and he's the potential.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-5 today.